Right, can you say hello?
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to our day.
Yeah, because he's going, look.
Doorbell's rang.
Yeah. And, we got our medication.
So we've gone from carrier bags to a cardboard box to a reusable plastic one.
I'm okay with it.
Thank you very much. We will use that and recycle it for our own stuff. Oh, I'm glad that they're all in these new bags inside.
Yeah, me too.
First up, is my emergency antibugs there?
Which ones is it?
Flu clocks. I think we might need to go through them.
It's not.
No.
No, it's not there. They obviously didn't get it in time before he took the, picks up the
It's fine,
shipment.
we'll probably have them tomorrow.
Yeah, I would have thought that they would ring up in the morning and say, oh, we've got things to bring out.
Cool.
You do, however, have 2 lots of migraine injections.
So there should also be 2 lots of, well, an extra lot of more paracetamol.
Yeah.
And the amoxicillin.
You've got amoxicillin. You've got... Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome sauce.
Yeah.
Have you got your D3? Your vitamin D?
Hopefully that's what's in here. Yes.
It's crazy that one little package is Soph's. That is mine.
Last time I did have one like this size.
Yeah, but not on this occasion.
On this occasion, I've got an extra. Oh, let's get one of these in me.
Boom. So, the other day, Sophie wanted a nail gun to be put in this, like here, and bubble wrap into the cavities here. And she was expecting one of those ones that you get from school. I'll put a picture in here.
Which, to be fair, would have been a lot more difficult anyway.
And I bought this. It's a staple and nail gun, electrified. So it should take the pressure off
I'm scared.
trying to get the bits in.
I know what the safety is.
What?
You have to push this in. It's turned off, so don't worry. You have to push this in for it to activate the release to letting it out.
Oh, that's clever.
Yeah.
So putting the bubble wrap on there, then we're going to put one of the panels on. I'm currently building his new bed that's going to be in there. We've still got so much work. I want to cut this door in half, and we need to put holes in there for breathing, and we got to do all the things. But for now, one side, his bed, because babe, show them what's happening to his old hutch.
Oh. Yeah.
Look at that, people.
And this door is no longer attached
Yeah.
on the top.
It served.
It stays there, but
It served us well. We've had 2 buns in there. Obviously there's just him now, but we've had it nearly 4 years.
I think so.
Nearly 4 years, so yes, time to go. But I've got Pickle throwing me the ball as well.
So yeah, Mum, time to go.
Yep.
Excited about paper.
I've just opened the package to get all the wood out, and this is what they've wrapped it in. This really thick paper that's got butterflies on and roses. How stunning is this? We are totally keeping it. Stay there. You gorgeous girls. Mummy's going to get you something nice.
Too far away?
No. So we did this when we had our old dog Lexi, and basically we've just filled a balloon up with water.
Lexi.
It's my car, Lacey,
That's gonna go well.
and we like froze the ball and then put it in here, and it's actually pretty cute. Like the girls then chase it around the bowl licking it, so it's both something to do and nice and refreshing.
What's this? What's the balloon? Oh, I've got a good view of them.
Yeah, I needed to give him my ass as well.
Yeah. Come around this side. Shall Mummy come this way? What's this, look? What's this, Dixie? Come around here. Come around here.
Lacey absolutely loved it.
What is it? What is it? What's this, Albert? What's this, look? Oh, drinks. Oh, there's water in the bottom of that bowl, Mum. What's this, Dixie? What's this? What is it? Isn't that nice? You're not drinking, Dixie. What's this? It slides away, Mummy. What is it? Is this for you? Is it drinks? What about if Mummy holds it?
Inside.
What this?
Yeah, if you just hold it there, Mum. Yeah, that's good for me.
That
Yeah,
nice?
Mum.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put it down now. Whoo.
Is that cold?
Yeah.
Have some hair, Mum.
It wasn't that bad, actually. Are you gonna drink some more? What's this? Ooh. No.
Girls, no.
Dixie, what's this? Dixie,
Mummy.
what's this?
Dixie, what's your Mummy?
What's this? Dixie?
This is good for me. Got there in the end. Oh, I had to gruff.
Yeah, that was Alba, that was.
Abba. Abba. No. No, go lie down again. No, go lie down. You can't go here, there's tools.
Mommy, my tongue made it clear.
Wow.
I know. Oh, I nibbled it. I nibbled it.
Yeah, I like this now that I've got the hang of it.
She took his witness and just tried to pick it up.
Yeah.
Did you want some too?
Was that nice?
I'll
Like,
just drink the
from
water.
the bottom.
Yeah. It's easier. What's this, Alba?
It moves.
Oh, I know. Alba, what's this?
I don't want to work for my drink.
I'll hold it.
I'll drink from the bottom.
Yeah, you do that. You're cute. What's this? I'll just look at it. Oh! I'm gonna protect it till more melts. Is that right? Was that nice? Yep, didn't understand it, but I was okay with it.
You should try and then holding it now. No, like into the corner.
Oh. What's this? Alba, what's this? It's a giant marble. I don't understand, Mum.
It clonks.
Yeah. You want this?
Yeah, I like it if you hold it. See, you're dribbling all over me, baby girl.
You sure it's not my ice, Mummy? Jackie.
We'll leave it there.
Yeah, I think so.
Go lie down then. Elba's learning about the hutch as well. She did have her head on top of the instructions, which was super darn cute, but she's now moving around. Oh, and Dixie's come to learn. Beautiful. There it is, guys. And the lift comes up. Nope, the lid lifts up. The lift comes up. Oh, it's been one of those days.
It's been tiring and hot.
And there's a little bit here. And this comes down. And then there's like a little ramp as well. He's like, doo 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 doo. Boom. It's not massive, but it's good enough for him.
Only a bed, isn't it?
Yeah, it's only something for him to have inside of there to keep him a little bit more secure. On top as well, we're going to be making like boxes that go up so he can sit on top of there as well. So he's got a different viewpoint and it's just somewhere else for him to go. But yay, all done. And Sophs, are you nearly done?
Yes.
Nearly done over there, and we'll show you that too. And here's the side on. Measured it quite perfectly, I reckon. I am pretty happy with it. Boom.
Having fun, baby girl. Go show mummy.
Wow!
And that's the inside of the box, mummy.
What box is it?
Oh god.
They took it from here?
Yeah. From there.
That must have been you!
It was me, my ball was in
initiated
it.
that.
My ball was in it. But I got it back. It's tiny. Yeah. Where did it go? Where did it? Oh, I got it. Yeah. Wow. I'm
Gotta
gonna
lie
lie
on
on
this
this. I like pack whips.
You having fun with
I'm
yours?
hugging mine. Oh no. I'm a bit tired, Mummy. I just shredded a box. Look.
And played with her ice ball.
Yeah.
We caught it on, like, looked at her through the camera, because what we heard was clink, 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 clink.
That was me.
Yeah.
Cute.
We are so pooped, but we've achieved something, and that's the main thing. Our goals for today were to put up a side on Gizmo's home and to build the bed on the inside, and we've done that, so I'm quite happy with it. But first thing this morning, well, last night, hang on, like for the last 3 days I've been more productive. I'm coughing more, I'm feeling more junky, I'm wheezing more, and I'm getting more short of breath. So I've been monitoring it, and then last night I noticed that my sputum had changed colour, which is another reason why you shouldn't swallow it, because you need to assess these things if you have a chronic lung disease. By this morning, I was just producing so much. I think with my morning nebs, I think I coughed up like 10 mils. It was pure, like, it wasn't just like saliva, it was just pure gunk that was sticky and really horrible. So I rang the GP and asked whether they were still taking samples as normal. She said, yep, just come in, but instead of putting it in the sample pot, put it in a bag at home, hand it in at reception. So we contacted our friend who's just done so much for us since we've been on quarantine. The dog Fernie that we look after, it's her family, they've been amazing. Messaged them within about 10 minutes. her husband and their son came around. The son came and picked up the sputum, which, can I just say, is amazing. I think he's 16 or 17. But to just then come along and pick up somebody else's sputum. I mean, I did say it when I first messaged her. I turned and said, look, I know this is really disgusting and really gross, but is there any chance that you'd be okay doing this? And we did not expect the son to come and do it. Most kids are like, ew, I'm not touching that, that's nasty, blah, 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 blah. But their son is fantastic. He just came along, picked it up, no bother at all. They both then drove to the doctor's. The son took it in as well, which, just amazing. And reception said they can't take it. And their son, oh my goodness, absolutely amazing. He literally stood there and had a go at him and turned and said, look, she rung up this morning, a maximum half an hour ago, and now you're saying that you won't take it. Well, why did you tell her to just bring it in and hand it to reception? She has a chronic lung disease. She relies on getting these tests done because she needs treatment, and you're not going to take it. And they were adamant, no, not going to take it. And then they turned around and said that they won't take a sample until Monday morning. He walked out of there with a brand new pot as well, bless him, threw his arms up in the air, swore, and was just like, for F's sake. There was nobody around. The dad turned and said there was nobody around, but he was so angry on our behalf that we had just rung up and that was their response. So when they came back, the dad came out and told us everything and told us what the son did. And we were just, he was proud for trying to help us. We were proud and just so thankful and apologetic. And they did turn around and say on Monday morning they would then drop off another sample for me, which was just lovely for them to just say that. So once I'd calmed down and Sophie had calmed down, I rang the doctors back and said, I need to speak to a GP today because it's about my lungs and I need to get something sorted. Within about hour and a half, had the GP ringing me. I've got an alert on my name anyway when I say it's about my lungs, so the alert means that if I ring in and state it's about my lungs, they don't leave it like till the end of the day, whereas like some people, they can leave callbacks until the end of the day, but with me it's quite quick, just because I can go downhill so quickly. And we try to do our best as much as possible to keep me in the community. And the GP rang back, and initially they turned around and said that they should have taken the sample, and they'll take one tomorrow, but make sure you get it in by 10 o'clock because it's a Friday. And then I turned and said, well, I've just spoke to reception and organised for someone to pick it up, blah, 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 blah. And she was like, I don't know why, they should have taken it. And then she was like, she clicked and she said, I am so sorry. This weekend's kind of not staying in my mind because it is the V-Day weekend of celebration and like it was supposed to be pies and whatever else. They've kind of changed it to like a bank holiday. So it's bank holiday Friday and then the Saturday, Sunday. And she turned around and said that although the GP surgery is open for if you need to ring in, they're not taking sample because there's no courier and they can't keep it for the weekend. So that's why they couldn't do it until Monday. But if they had told me this on the phone and told me it needed to be there by 10 o'clock, we could have got it there by 10 o'clock this morning. But because they didn't say it needed to be there in a hurry, I then, when I messaged our friends, so they asked how soon, and I was like, well, it can be any time, which is why they didn't rush. So the GP then turned and said that she's not happy to wait till Monday, which is why I was ringing up anyway, because I wasn't happy to wait till Monday to get a sample in, to then wait 3 to 5 days for the results. She, like, before I even said that to her, she was just like, to be honest though, you know your body, you always manage to be proactive, and majority of the time, if I can get things sorted, it does prevent an admission. And the GP knew me as well. She's like, I know your history, I know how things go with you. I'm not happy to wait for Monday for a sample and then waiting for the test, which was just music to my ears. I was so thankful that she said this, because I was a little bit worried. So she turned and said that she will get some antibugs. She asked me which ones are good while she was scrolling through the system anyway, and I just turned and said normally I take Fluclox, 2 tablets 4 times a day for 2 weeks. It's like a high dose. And just as I'd finished saying this, she managed to find the note from my chest consultant in immunology and previous doctor stuff that basically said what I said. So she then got the prescription, emailed it straight down to Boots, which is why in an earlier clip I was asking Sophie if they've managed to get the Fluclox, but we're guessing that they might have picked my meds up before the phone call, because I think by the time the whole sputum thing with our friend, and then I managed to get hold of the GP and then calling back, I think it was gone lunchtime. So we think my meds might have got collected this morning, which meant then it was just too late by the time the prescription went over. So we're going to ring tomorrow. We need to go through the meds anyway to make sure they haven't screwed up. A few days ago we said on one of the vlogs that they messed up with the meds, that they've had some for 2 weeks and not told us when we've been needing them. So we need to make sure that all those are correct in that box, as well as the next month's worth of meds. So we'll do that tonight, and then we'll obviously contact them tomorrow to ask about the antibugs, and also let them know if there's any problems with these meds. But my goodness, what a palaver today. It's just been literally like so stressful. When I woke up, we knew the weather was going to be good. We wanted to get some washing done. We've done that. And I did say to Soph that once I wake for my nap, if I'm feeling okay, we will go out and do the bits of Gizmo's home. But then all this palaver with my lungs and the doctors and whatever else, by the time I got to sleep, I was so pooped. And I woke up, got Soph to wake me up at 3, and I turned and said to her, I was like, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do it. Went for a wee and come back, and I said, let's get something to eat and drink. Like, I had an apple and an orange. Took my afternoon meds, and I felt like a bit perked up. So we went then and just achieved what we did set out to do, which was quite nice. But we are both pooped now. We're gonna have some tea. I'm gonna make some like miniature bunting with our picnic tomorrow.
You've got polystyrene on you, baby boy.
Yeah. Don't forget my Alston's outside in a bit. But yeah, it's been a full-on day. And then I had the doctor's reception ring me back this afternoon. Bear in mind, Sophie and I have been isolated for, I think it's 50 days now. I'll count and I'll put in here. we've been on government lockdown for I think it's about 6 weeks now. The GP rang me today to ask if I had received a letter from the government stating that I'm at risk and should be isolating, and A, if I've received that letter, B, if I am isolating, C, if I'm able to get food, and D, if I've been able to get meds. Now, considering this is 6 weeks later, that is quite shocking. But, I suppose, better late than never. But they also did say on the phone, is you and your wife 100% self-isolated?
Yes.
And we were like, yeah, and she said, good. So, where people have been telling us that Soph can still go out and about, the doctors today have confirmed she cannot.
Which is comforting.
Yeah.
It makes me feel better about the fact that going outside makes me want to cry.
Yeah. So we have been doing everything right. We're going to continue to do everything right. And Sophie and I even turned and said last night that if the government lift like different lockdowns and whatever, that doesn't mean that we have to lift our lockdowns if we're not comfortable with it. If they then turn around and say that they will not deliver meds, we'll pay for it to be delivered. And we'll just continue to have shopping delivered. Well, this is very different.
Hi, Mum.
And we will, she's gorgeous.
I'm very cute.
And we'll just continue to do what we're doing and protect ourselves until we feel comfortable to leave. Are you gorgeous?
I am.
Yeah?
Yes.
Look at your gorgeous brown eyes.
Am I?
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm smiling.
You're beautiful.
I'm very tired. Look at
Yeah.
my beard.
Yeah. So, that's kind of been our day. Bit full on, but still good. We're going to have some tea. The girls are going to have some tea. Don't forget our picnic tomorrow for V-Day. Join us. If you're going to do it, take some pictures. I'll put the socials in the description again. And thanks for coming on and stay with us. And we'll see you tomorrow. Good night. I'm looking at you. Boom.